What's up guys, this is Shan Heather and today we got Realme 8 5G smartphone with us and we are going to perform a quick unboxing of its retail box. We will have a look on the device inside, all of the accessories and stuff we got inside this box, the design, highlighted feature, specs of the device and all of the usual unboxing stuff. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon as well to get the notification for future uploads. So first of all, let's have a look on the box. Here we got Realme branding, the 5G branding and a huge 8 on the sides as well. We got the Realme 8 5G mentioned. At the back we got some information about the device, that it comes with MediaTek Dimensity 700 5G processor. We got a 90Hz refresh rate display. It comes with Smart 5G power saving mode, so the battery performance is supposed to be good. We will see in our later videos where we will do the battery drain test to see how good it's going to be. And it comes with 48 megapixel camera with night escape mode. The device we got inside comes with 8GB RAM, 128GB storage and the color variant is Supersonic Blue. And I think I got the Thai version because here is a sticker. I think it's written in Thai, and here at the bottom as well you can see that some address for the Realme offices or something in Bangkok. So this is the Thai version I got from Realme. I don't know why, but whatever. Let's open the box and let's see what we got inside. Hey, welcome to Realme family. So here we got a quick start guide, a safety information guide and a silicone case for the back panel. As you can see that it's not fully transparent, it's a bit grayish in color. Here we got the Realme 8 5G in Supersonic Blue. Here we got an 18-watt charger and a USB Type-C cable. So as you can see, there is no earphone provided in the retail box of Realme 8 5G here. So these are the stuff we got inside the retail box of Realme 8 5G, the smartphone, USB Type-C cable, the silicone case, 18-watt charger and some quick start guides and the user manuals. And there is a SIM card tray ejector pin as well. So here is the Realme 8 5G in Supersonic Blue and it's looking gorgeous. So let's switch on the device, and while it's booting up for the very first time, let me tell you about few of the other specs of the device. So we already know that it comes with MediaTek Dimensity 700 5G chipset. We got 8GB RAM, 128GB storage. We got a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD screen. We got Android 11, Realme UI 2.0 and it comes with a 48 megapixel triple rear camera setup and a 16 megapixel front facing camera. And we also got a fingerprint scanner on this device. So I'm going to go through the setup first and after that we will have a detailed look on Realme 8 5G. And here we go. So this is the home screen of Realme 8 5G. So first of all, let me tell you that the Realme 8 5G is one of the cheapest 5G smartphone currently available in the market. This is the most highlighted feature of this device, that it gives you 5G connectivity without spending too much money. And now let's talk about the design and build quality of Realme 8 5G. So on the front side, we got a 6.5-inch Full HD screen with around 84% screen to body ratio and 20:9 aspect ratio because we got this punch hole on the screen. So the PPI we are going to get is 405 and that's quite nice. So we got a bit of bezels on the sides and also at the top. At the bottom, the thickness of the bezel is a bit much compared to the sides and the top, but in this price segment, this thickness of the lower bezel is totally acceptable. At the top, we got the earpiece grill along with a set of sensors. The punch hole on the screen for the front-facing camera is slightly bigger compared to a few other smartphones in this price segment. At the bottom, we got the primary microphone, a 3.5mm jack, USB Type-C port and the speaker grill. At the top there is nothing, On the right hand side, we got the power key in which the fingerprint sensor is embedded as well. There is a notch provided on the side that will help you in detecting and locating the fingerprint sensor and the power button for the easy access. The position of the fingerprint sensor is quite nice. You can see my thumb is easily reaching to the fingerprint sensor, and if you are a left-handed person, then your index finger is also very easily touching the fingerprint sensor. So it does not matter if you are a lefty or right-handed guy, you will be able to use the fingerprint sensor on Realme 8 5G without facing any issue. On the left hand side, we got the volume rockers and the SIM card tray slot, and this one comes with a dedicated micro SD card slot as well. So we got 2 nano SIM card slots and a dedicated micro SD card slot inside this, and that's quite nice for sure. It is quite slim and looks and feels good in hand. On the back of the device, we got the rear camera module, the Realme branding, and you can see that the Realme's Dare to Leap text is no more on Realme 8 5G, and this is quite nice because I really never liked it. The text was huge and it used to kind of affect the design of the device negatively. One very interesting thing about the camera module of Realme 8 5G that even though it is a triple rear camera setup, the design gives the impression of a quad camera setup. So you can see that we got 3 lenses and the fourth one is nothing but AI logo, but from a distance it looks like the fourth lens on the rear camera module. So this is kind of nice for the people who would like to show off they got a quad camera setup on their smartphone, even though they got a triple rear camera setup in reality. The camera module bump is a bit more, but I guess after putting the case on the back panel, it will reduce the elevation and there won't be any wobbling when you put the Realme 8 5G on a flat surface. And now talking about the paint job, this is the best thing about the back panel of Realme 8 5G. As you can see that we got the radiant design. The light is reflecting at a particular angle, creating a nice radiant effect that is coming right out of the camera module. So this is looking quite nice and very beautiful as well. Another good thing about the paint job is that at some angles it looks matte finished and at some angles it looks totally glossy. So this is once again kind of unique effect we got on the back panel of Realme 8 5G. And the back panel is made of plastic and so is the frame. And talking about the protection, there is no IP certification on Realme 8 5G. We don't have the Gorilla Glass protection on the screen as well. Instead, it comes with a screen protector pre-applied on the display. So overall, in terms of design and build quality, Realme 8 5G looks a quite premium smartphone and way above its price segment, especially because of the back panel. Even though the build quality is not that great, we got the plastic frame, plastic back panel, no IP certification, no Gorilla Glass protection, still the design is quite nice. We got 3.5mm audio jack, we got the fingerprint sensor, a dedicated micro SD card slot, and the screen to body ratio is quite nice as well. That contributes overall in the design of Realme 8 5G. Now talking about the display, as I have already said, we got a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD screen with 405 ppi. So the display of Realme 8 5G is quite nice. Even if I bring it so close to the camera lens, you can see there is no pixelation or blurriness on the display of Realme 8 5G here. The viewing angles are also very nice and the touch screen sensitivity is quite nice as well. I'm not sure right now it is at 90Hz or 60Hz refresh rate. So let's have a look, go to the display section and let's go to the more, and the refresh rate is auto select. If I'm selecting 90Hz, so it's a bit better now compared to what we were getting earlier for sure. So this is quite nice, as you can see here. So this is pretty smooth, so the display quality is nice. And talking about the brightness, Realme claims that we get a 480 nits typical brightness, and in outdoors it will go as high as 600 nits. So it's looking bright enough. If I go to the wide screen, so you can see the brightness is quite high for sure. And if I go to the lowest brightness, this is quite nice because then you can use the Realme 8 5G without using the night mode or blue light filter effect, etc., without putting a strain on your eyes because the brightness itself is so low. So this is once again quite nice for sure. So the display is looking pretty good for sure. And talking about the user interface and the OS, it comes with Android 11 and Realme UI 2.0. So this is the home screen. Here we got a folder with all of the Google applications. As you can see here, lots of them actually. And then we got Realme's App Market, Google Assistant, Play Store, Chrome. Here we got lots of stuff, and I hope we can remove few of them. And these are not bloatware permanently installed on this device because I don't think everyone is going to use all of these. So here we got Clock, Phone Manager, File Manager. Under tools, you will find some nice useful applications that you can use. We got music, videos, themes, Game Center, Game Space. Soloop is the video editing app. We got the Realme link for Realme's IoT device connection. We got Hey Fun, a folder with hot games. It needs internet connectivity that I don't have for the hot apps as well. And then Netflix, Facebook, Messenger, Lazada, TikTok, VTV are pre-installed. So I don't even know what is VTV. So for example, if I want to remove, I guess I can uninstall it. And that's a good thing that Realme is not forcing me to have it on my device. So it's pretty cool. And then in more section, we got the WPS Office, Booking.com, Agoda, IQY, I don't know what exactly it is, and 92. So once again, I don't know what these two applications exactly do. So we got lots of stuff here going on, as you can see. If you go to the settings, Realme UI is actually very feature rich, and you can see we got lots of options. If you go to the convenience tool, you can see we got lots of smart features that we can use for multiple purposes here on Realme 8 5G. So this is quite nice. I will talk about all of them in our other videos, so do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification whenever those videos are live. So here you can see that in terms of UI and OS, Realme UI is pretty feature rich and comes with lots of options. You got NFC as well on this device, I forgot to mention earlier. And if we go to the storage, here you can see that out of 128 GB, 18 GB is already used by pre-installed applications and the games. So 110 GB is what user available storage, and if you find it that it is not sufficient for you, then you can use the provided dedicated micro SD card slot to expand the memory. Now let's talk about the camera. So on the back side, we got 48 megapixel triple rear camera setup. So we got a 48 MP primary camera, 2 megapixel macro lens and 2 megapixel depth sensor. So once again, the macro lens is not going away from the budget segment. I would prefer personally if there was 2x optical zoom or the wide angle lens instead of these macro or the depth sensor, but this is what we are getting on nearly every single budget Android smartphone these days. Like these two stuffs are mandatory or something, I'm not sure. And on the front side, we got a 16 megapixel front camera that can record 1080p resolution videos. So if you launch the camera application, this is the standard user interface that you will find on nearly all of the Realme smartphones. So what we got is the photo mode. In the photo mode, we got the HDR, there is AI mode, don't forget this AI here. And then what else we got is the flashlight, we got the filters that you can use on Realme 8 5G camera, and we got the beautification as well in the photo. In the portrait mode, once again, we got the beautification, we got the bokeh effect, we got the filters, timers, etc. And if we go to the video mode, here you can see that we got the ultra steady mode here on this device. We got flashlight, we also got the filters, and then there is the nightscape mode, using which you can do nighttime photography to capture some nice shots we will see in our detailed camera review of this device that how good the night mode is going to perform. If you go to the 48 megapixel mode, this is the mode to capture the full resolution pictures. It also comes with AI. If you go to the mode, here you will find the slow motion time lapse. Pro mode is there. We got panorama, text scanner, and the ultra macro because we got 2MP dedicated macro lens, so it makes sense. So I'm going to take some pictures using the photo mode and let's see how good it's going to be. So here I got the panda from Bear. So let's take few pictures of this panda and let's see how good it's going to be. So the image processing speed is blazing fast here. The focusing speed is nice as well. I think this one is going a bit autofocus because the camera is so close to the subject. Let's try the 48MP mode and let's try one in macro mode. So this is the first pic that I have captured and the camera performance is looking quite nice, especially if you have a look on this side, the paw, you can see that it captured all of the dust particles, something here as well. The color saturation, the color reproduction is very close to the real subject here. So this is also very nice. Once again, you can see good amount of detail is there, especially on this part. Once again, it captured the dust particles and all here. So this is what I was talking, that it's going a bit out of focus. This part, the nose, eyes, these are not in the focus properly. But here it's good when I moved a bit further from the panda. And once again, you can see great amount of detail. If you have a look here, you can see how many dust particles it captured, which are not visible just by naked eyes at a glance. Reflection of the light and everything, so good. So this is the 48MP image. Great amount of detail as you can see, but a bit of sharpening is happening here as you can see in this part, but it's providing also good amount of detail. So I will see that how good it's going to be in outdoors when there is sufficient light for this kind of photography. This is the macro mode. I kept the camera a bit far, so nothing much to say here, but here is the 2MP macro lens performance is coming out quite nice. As you can see here, lots of detail. But once again, a bit of sharpening is happening if you have a look on this part. Maybe because of the low light inside the room under the artificial light. So I will see that how good the camera performance of Realme 8 5G is going to be in our detailed camera review of the device. But at the first glance, it is looking quite nice for sure. So overall, Realme 8 5G is looking a great budget Android smartphone, especially if you're talking about the 5G connectivity. It is one of the cheapest 5G Android smartphone currently available in the market. The build quality is obviously not premium. We got huge amount of plastic on the back, on the frame. The screen is not protected by Gorilla Glass 3. There is no IP certification, not even the splash resistance, but the design is very gorgeous. The display quality is nice and the 90Hz refresh rate performance looks quite nice as well. And talking about the camera, the performance is looking pretty nice at the first glance, especially considering the price segment of this device. So if you're planning to buy a 5G smartphone without spending too much money, then Realme 8 5G is looking pretty solid option for you overall. But this is just an unboxing and the first impression video. Many more videos of Realme 8 5G are going to be uploaded very soon, like the gaming performance test, camera test, benchmarking test, comparison with other smartphones, especially the ones running on the same hardware like the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 5G, Poco M3 Pro 5G, etc. to find out which device is better and really worth of your money. So once again, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification when those videos are live. So thanks for watching this one, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.